Good morning. So today I thought I'd show you how I make my dosas. As you know, I'm not making dosas made of rice. Traditionally, it's made of rice. So, and we are cutting down on white rice and we are eating alternatives basically. Anything white like maida, rice, and all that stuff we're cutting, and white sugar. So I thought I'd show you how I make an alternate. So now this is not my recipe or my concoction or my idea as of such. I did research for an alternative for dosas and I found that this is a healthy alternative. So basically, I soaked this green gram overnight and I'm going to blend it with a couple of other things and make a batter out of that, and I'm going to use that batter to make dosas, and the dosas come out pretty crisp. It's pretty crisp and it tastes pretty good with chutney. I'm going to show you how to do this, and I've been doing this a couple of times a week. Yeah, it is pretty filling and pretty tasty, and you get your high protein. It's a healthy breakfast. So another thing I wanted to say is that I'm not going to use all of this. I always soak extra pulses, and the reason is because I'm going to let it grow out. I'm going to let it sprout. So I'll be using like half of this. That's more than enough for us, and the rest of it I'm going to let it sprout for about 2 days. And once it sprouts, you can eat it like raw. You can eat it, you can make a salad out of it, and or you can make a gravy out of it. Either way, it is healthier than eating the pulse by itself. The sprouted pulse is much healthier. So yeah, you can, this helps, like you can make two dishes out of one thing. So just soak a little extra so that you have that, you have that excessive, extra to, for it to grow into, for it to sprout basically. So yeah, that's another idea for you if you are interested. I made paneer last night, and this is the leftover whey that I collected. So I'm going to use this whey in the batter. As I told you before, you can use it for anything. And this is basically my smoothie jar, but I used it to store the whey. So yeah, I'm going to use it in the batter. Now this is high protein as well, so you're having a lot of high protein if you add whey into it. So I could have soaked it in whey overnight as well. I've done that before, and the gram basically soaks up the whey, and it's like in it when you pulse it. So that also you can do if you want this high protein breakfast. And if not, I didn't soak it because I wanted it to sprout. That's why I soaked it in normal water. And yeah, don't soak it in whey if you want it to sprout. So yeah, I'm going to use half of this, and then the rest I'm going to let it sprout. This is the amount I'm going to pulse, and this I'm going to change the water and let it soak, let it sprout. Another thing I want to say that is, if you're having a high protein breakfast, make sure that you have vegetables and yeah, a little bit of carb during the rest of the day. Like in the afternoon, have more vegetables and carbs, in the sense I'm going to have brown rice. So yeah, make sure it's like a balanced diet in your day. Don't eat only one particular thing, because your body is not meant to intake only one particular thing. It's meant to intake different things. So yeah, obviously if you're going to have only protein the whole day, it's going to mess up your stomach very badly. So I'm not saying that you should only eat protein. That's not going to help you in any way. So if you're having a high protein breakfast, have vegetables, have something else for lunch. Don't have only protein, and make sure that you have a balanced diet throughout the day. That's basically what I wanted to say. I found to help with peeling of ginger is to use a dessert spoon, because it has this, it's blunt over here. It's straight, it's not curvy, and it helps like to clean out the. I'll just show it to you. It comes out very easily. So it is faster this way. That's what I found out. And yeah, another hack for you if you want to know how to clean ginger in a faster manner. I'm gonna have one chili, and this is the most important ingredient, cumin. Make sure cumin is there while pulsing this, so it helps in digestion basically. You can put as much cumin like you want, according to your taste, of course. And this is basically it that you need. And you can add salt later once it's pulsed. I normally make these dosas with the green gram because it's the most easiest to make, and it is also the most smoothest, I would say. So the other grams, I would say that the only use the ones that you can eat raw. Like if you soak it and you can eat it raw, make a batter out of that, and you can follow the same recipe, and you can make the batter out of it, and you can make dosas out of it. But of course the taste differs, and this is the best tasting dosas out of all, so this is the one I stick to. So basically when you see it lifting up like this, you know it's done. Normally, you don't have to fry it both sides, but since one side was not looking so fried, I decided to turn it. You can do it either way, it's no problem. Once it's done, you can just fold it like this and serve it. So my husband doesn't like curd. It's not that he's allergic to it. He doesn't like the smell and the taste of it. But it's so good for your body. It's good for your gut health. It's cooling and all sorts. It has a ton of benefits. So I have to add it to this diet, and since he hates it, this is what I do. I add it to the flour. I add it to the flour. I mean the dough of the chapati. I add it to the flour here, and basically eats it without knowing it. So don't tell anyone.